Raymers Homemade Candies is a family-owned business that started in Fond du Lac, Wisconsin. The recipes originated from Sue Raymers' father, which turned into a business she currently runs with her husband Mark.
I got started in the candy business when Sue's dad, along with 3 other son-in-laws, would work at Christmas helping him make candy.
He started making candy when he was 12 years old, and he retired when he was 72 after 60 years of making chocolates in the same town in Wisconsin.
Mark and Sue have 2 kids, Lisa and Corey, that have been involved in the business since they were children.
As a little girl, I probably remember most going to work with my dad. It would be on school vacations or during the summer. On special days we would go, my brother and I would go, and the store was back in Wisconsin, but we would go and get to work at the on the machines, the enrobing machine, and just be there. Of course, eat a lot of candy, but I remember that being exciting and I couldn't wait to go, and I loved being at the store.
Lisa is currently taking over the store as Mark and Sue are close to retirement.
When we retire and leave the candy business, I expect that it will continue on in the same fashion that it always has, with family members making a really, really high quality chocolate for the people of Doylestown and neighboring areas.
The candy has actually been in the family, so to speak, for over 100 years at this point, and we're certainly hoping and working with our kids to take the business over. We would like to accomplish this fairly soon, and we've all been making steps toward that end. We want to maintain the same recipes that have been used for, in some cases, those 100 years, and all of the quality standards, using nothing but the best ingredients, such as Belgian chocolate exclusively, and other products such as the high-fat creams that we use in all of our caramel cooking, things like that. We need that tradition to carry on, because the way it has been received since we opened in this location, in this community, has been like nothing we've ever experienced before. And we need to keep that tradition going with their help and support.
I would like to continue the tradition that my mom and dad have started in terms of customer satisfaction and being that old-fashioned candy store that not only makes handmade candies but also talks to people, tries very hard to help them get what they need or want, tries new candies, because making new things for them. Big time customer service. Along with that, I would obviously like to grow the business so that my brother and my family can exist off the candy store and hopefully pass it down to our kids.
Mark and Sue take pride in the successful business they started from scratch.
We brought a business to Pennsylvania from Wisconsin that nobody had ever heard of before. We opened in a town that we had never lived in before, and we started a successful business that people have grown to love and count on and respect, and that, I think, is a great accomplishment.
I think there's been a lot of accomplishments. When we opened up with this store, we had said the candy has to speak for itself, and we're going to give it a relatively short time to see how it goes. And in that relatively short time, we found that we were being received extremely well, and this continued to grow, and there's a gratification with that to me I've never experienced before in my life. The people in this community, what they do for us, I don't think there's hardly a family in this town that doesn't have some of our candy on their table every holiday that comes along. So the success of the business with all of those things in mind helping have made it all very interesting and very enjoyable.
Raymers is known for being family-driven for decades. Family is the most important to them.
I love that I work with my parents. Yes, it can get stressful at times, but the 90% of the time, it's great. And I love when my kids are here to work with me and their grandparents.
We have both of our kids, both of their spouses, and several of our grandchildren working in the store and have worked in the store through high school come back on summers and work from college.
Wow,
So
I've had a lot of fun doing this. And now seeing the kids and their kids transitioning into it, it's just making it better. Knowing that this is going to live on is really going to be one of the most exciting things. Number one, it's family owned and family operated, and we get to come back and watch them periodically and help out.